Lance, what's your status?
Hey, you.
Hey.
That's all I'm gonna get?
For the moment? Yeah. Sorry.
Welcome back, Avenger. You ever want to try a new look? Now's the time. Not gonna fund my coffee habit? Really?
Can the hangar crew do it?
This will be a rewarding but grueling mission. All our efforts against AIM have led us to this point. Our best chance for success will be to have Avengers ready to step in should a teammate become incapacitated. I've marked the Hive's entry terminal on your HUD.
Up ahead!
Access that terminal.
Fine. Here we go.
All elevators have been accessed. Be ready for anything. the location on your HUD.
Bogies!
These enemies must be defeated.
Roar.
AIM has a server bank nearby.
Heads up!
Be patient, fellas. I only got the one arm.
There they are. Neutralize them. AIM will throw everything at you to keep their servers intact. Destroy them all.
Nice try.
Server has been destroyed. AIM server bank is down.
You break every arrow you catch.
Play cat.
Okay, then Bruce is paying for it.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminal. You cannot let them happen. The shutdown protocol is progressing. I'm inside AIM's security system.
Think this'll change their mind?
That helps, thank you. AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol. Beginning infiltration.
Well, try.
That helps, thank you. The shutdown protocol is progressing. I'm inside AIM's security system. AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol. That helps, thank you.
Time to disappear.
Beginning infiltration. The shutdown protocol is progressing. That helps, thank you. Beginning infiltration. I'm inside AIM's security system. I've breached AIM's security network.
That's all of them.
Got an inspirational speech up your sleeve? I sure could use one.
When in doubt, follow your gut.
Okay.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Incoming!
Every member of the elite team must be defeated. One of their agents is down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized. Another enemy defeated. The team are no longer a threat.
That guys.
location on your HUD.
Target locked. Fire at will.
These enemies must be defeated.
Oh, let's make this quick.
Destroy the AIM power cores.
We're not alone.
Oh, this'll be good.
Use the terminal. I'll get you past security.
On the move.
Destroy all the power cores. That power core is finished. destroyed. Well done. AIM resistance is certainly increasing. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating online. Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
You said no.
AIM has a set of turbines powering one of their emergency generators. Disable them. You need to access the terminal to reach the turbines. Destroy the turbine. AIM has sent forces to stop you.
Hit him hard! Happy to assist!
Disable the turbine.
Airstrike coming right up!
Excellent. Turbine destroyed.
That was just a...
Interact with the object ahead of you. Units have They must be defeated.
They made their choices.
Units have been defeated.
You got any gum? Never mind.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system. Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab. AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminals. You cannot let them. Beginning infiltration. Thank you. The shutdown protocol is progressing. I'm inside AIM security system. That helps, thank you. I'm inside AIM security system. The shutdown protocol is progressing, beginning infiltration. I'm inside AIM security system. That helps, thank you. Thank you. I've breached AIM security network.
that up nicely.
Have you talked to Nat?
Please, just don't go there.
Okay. Okay, I surrender. Just worried about you.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Found him!
You all get the same invite?
Incoming!
Sleep well.
I think we're alone.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Doing my job.
One of their agents is down. Excellent. Another agent down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized. Another enemy defeated. He is no longer a threat.
Smell.
What?
Smell like weirdo.
Keep that to yourself, all right?
Head for the location on your HUD.
Be patient, fellas.
Flanking position.
These enemies must be defeated.
Bet you didn't see this coming.
You lonely by yourself?
Fine.
Ah, sorry I wasn't there for you, big guy.
I'm not trying.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Nice try. Airstrike comes right up.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Heads up! Airstrike coming. Jump on me!
One of their agents is down. Another agent down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized. Another enemy defeated. The team are no longer a threat. We have reached the hive's final floor. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Target locked. Fire at will.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Can't hit what you can't see. You can still give up, you know. Ha! Happy to assist. One precision airstrike comes right up.
One of their agents is down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
Going dark.
Another enemy defeated. The team are no longer a threat.
Good.
Well done, Avengers. A hearty congratulations is in order. I would high-five you were I not a digital construct and programmed to avoid overly gratuitous displays of emotion.
Commander Hill wants us to double-check all the gear before the next run.
Can't the hangar crew do it?
Too busy with the repairs.
Right. Your squad's departing in 20.
Thanks.
Hey, good luck out there. Stay safe.
New data push. Update war table with latest.
Did you ever hear back about those security codes?
Not yet. Expecting an update shortly.
Let me know when you do.
almost finished with that report for Commander Hill. She's not gonna like this week's update.
It's rough out there. She knows that.
Would be nice to get a win for once. At least the Avengers are making progress. Not sure what we'd do without them.
Still working on those coordinates. This is gonna take a while.
I'm heading out on the next one. Keep my bunk warm for me.
How long this time?
I never know.
What's the status of those supply drops? Right. We'll send assistance as soon as possible.
How are we doing out there?
Making progress. One step at a time.
Clearance will have to be run by Commander Hill.
Are we all set for the next inspection?
Everything should be in order.
Let's keep it that way.
Yes, Commander Hill. Right away.
Commander Hill wants us to double-check all the gear before the next run.
Can't the hangar crew do it?
Too busy with the repairs.
Right.
How's the decryption sequence coming? We need it ASAP.
portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pimp's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
Thanks for the portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pimp's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
See you in a bit.
What's up, Bill? Sorry, man. I just started this mini raid. It shouldn't take too long, though.
Hey, guys. Just passing through.
You should totally start a share screen so I can watch this raid.
I'm on YouTube.
Oh.
Can't you just like half screen it on there? I saw your friend Matt doing it the one time. I think it's possible.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I remember he was watching like a fucking Jordan Peterson video and he was playing a game at the same time. He sent like a screenshot. So I think it's possible to do that.
Damn, I had no idea.
But yeah, I'm doing this fucking thing for Winter Soldier, the new character. I'm trying to get him. They added a mission tier where you can get him the 165 gear, which otherwise is just an insane grind. So they added this cool thing to like alleviate it. So I'm just trying to like go through all the tiers.
Gotcha.
And right now the mini raid's one. I'm assuming it's going to end with having to do the actual raid, which I'm going to actually need like everyone else to play. Like, and no one's playing this anymore. Like fucking me and Eric, I think we're the only ones at this point. Andy went to Gotham Knights, said he didn't want to re-download it. Let me fix this fucking audio volume for a second.
I'm still grinding on there. They just made an update, so like you can get like level 60 gear like out in the world, like the. You don't have to do the.
Right. Oh, nice.
4-player content for it.
That's a good update because I heard it was like hard as shit to get, and it just got like way too fucking boring, way too quick. At least you got variety, you know. Yeah, but was that the only thing they patched in Elden Ring, or was there anything else?
That's pretty much it. Fixed a couple like, that and like tiny couple other little bugs. Like two other little things. So something with the right-handed weapon, doing like the left-handed thing or whatever, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I said, I knew that was a bug, because that'd be a weird decision just out of nowhere, just take away you seeing people on the map. That's fucking stupid.
I agree, but I felt like maybe they felt like it was like making it too easy for hunters, but then I realized it's like the game's huge.
It's for everybody. Like I said, if they just took it away from invaders, that would be one thing. They took it away for like players, you know. Right. How would you not want to know where your host is? That makes no sense.
I agree, because the world's really huge. So if it was a smaller world, then I could see why they might do it. But since the world's so big, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I noticed it too. Like when I was playing by myself, it's like everything I did was just like I couldn't see anybody. So it was like I came in as a hunter and I'm in this giant fucking area and I'm like, where the fuck is the guy I have to protect? Like I can't fucking find him. But that's cool though. But they're definitely gonna be I guess you saw that screenshot I sent you. They're gonna be adding new the actual DLC soon. Like it's pretty much confirmed. Well, it's pretty much confirmed because the message said something about more Elden Ring news incoming soon. stay tuned. So what else could it possibly be other than new DLC?
Yeah, makes sense. I'm just hoping it's like before I get too into like another new game that's coming out or whatever.
Yeah, I know, because there is a lot of cool shit coming out. Luckily, we got a level 175 Hulk with us, so this should be fucking candy from a baby.
I actually miss playing as Hulk. They did a good job of like the fighting on there, but just the enemies. It's annoying fighting the enemies on there when they just tank all your shit and everything. It really pissed me off that every little tiny bullet, every little thing, every single enemy did interrupted the Hulk.
Nah, it doesn't, dude. You're mistaken, my friend. You just didn't spec into your character enough, man. You didn't give him enough time. Eric fucking whoops pure ass with Hulk. He doesn't fucking go down ever. Like, you gotta get back into this, dude. The game's fun as fuck. Like, I love this game.
They must have changed it, because like I said, I like I said, everything was just interruptible. I'd be like charging an attack or whatever, and then I get shot with like a tiny ass little bullet, and it would just stop me. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I couldn't confirm or deny that, but all I know is that Eric whoops pure like the Hulk's a beast in this game. Like,
no, I know. I played him. I loved using him. It's just annoying having every single thing interrupted when you're like the fucking Hulk. When you think of like a big muscular character like that that's able to tank pretty much anything, when every single tiny little bullet like interrupts you, any tiny little punch from like every single tiniest little weakest enemy interrupts everything you do. Like it's like out of character.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should give it a chance again because the game's actually fun. I like this game way better than fucking Gotham Knights.
Like that would be like as if you're playing a Superman game and like bullets like do damage to you. It's like regular just handgun bullets. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
that's not his character. Like I understand like in the game world everything has to do damage, but like that's like completely out of character or something like that happens. And that's what I felt like playing as the Hulk and just having every single thing and like a lot of charge attacks. No, like I said, I was good with him. I played with you. You saw how much ass I kicked. It was just annoying how to do like charging attacks where you like charge up skills to like do like maximum impact and damage and range and stuff, and then everything interrupts you.
Well, this game, I mean, the way I see this game, man, this game gets a bad fucking rap, dude. Like, and it shouldn't, because the only reason it does is because when the game first came out, it was a fucking mess, and I understand that, but I see people online shitting on this game all the time, and I'm just laughing. It's like, you haven't played the game recently. This game's fucking great. Like, the combat's way, way deeper than anyone gives it credit for, with the whole intrinsic attacks and shit. Like, it takes a long time to get used to, like, everything that the game really has to offer in terms of the combat, and that's what I fucking didn't like about Gotham Knights. Shit was way too simplified. Like, you only press one button to attack. Like, that's fucking boring. Like,
yeah.
This game's just way better in general, man. From a gameplay perspective, I think from every perspective, really. But I don't know.
Definitely. Like I said, I had a blast using the Hulk. They did a good job on all the characters, making them feel like the characters.
Right. Exactly.
Like I said, Skill Up said it perfectly in his one review. It's like he said, it's like the person that made the characters, the heroes, had zero conversation with the person that made the enemies. Because as I said, it's not fun fighting like the enemy.
I disagree with that.
I want to like beat the shit out of the enemies and just have like I said.
I disagree with that completely. You can beat the shit out of the enemies. Like, this might be his review in the beginning, but I think he was still probably grasping at straws, frankly. I get annoyed when people fucking shit on this game's combat when it's fucking actually really good. Like, I feel like everyone's just kind of regurgitating the same opinion, you know? It's fucking annoying. Like, this game's combat's actually deep as fuck. Like, has a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Like, and I'm picky, you know that, man. Like, I'm critical with shit. But I give this game a lot of props, dude. And like you said, every character does feel different, which is really a strong suit of it.
Yeah, they did a really good job of it.
Yeah.
So like that's I said, being interrupted when it's like surrounded by enemies and every little thing interrupts you, so you can't like. So like I said, for me, like I'm trying to like beat the shit out of enemies and like I'm getting shot from behind, from this angle, from this angle, from this angle, and every single thing is interrupting me instead of me just tanking through the attacks and like beasting through like I wanted. It was kind of like annoying after like a while.
I would say
like robots like where I should be able to rip in half because they just I have to like charge up an attack to break down their shield.
I would say just
charging
give
up
it a
the
shot
fact that, like,
now and
I'm
see
just
what your
gonna-
opinion is.
Oh no, I completely believe you. Like I said, all of you guys said it. It's gotten like way better because, like I said, just like there are some games that do that, like No Man's Sky. I played it when it first came out. It was literally just okay. Now I've seen reviews, I've seen updates, I've seen all this shit there, and it's like a whole different, much better game.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
So like I do get that.
Yeah, No Man's Sky, I really respect them
like,
for what they did.
The stuff that I'm saying, like, this is not me regurgitating. This was me playing. Remember, I played a lot with you.
Well, I wasn't saying you were regurgitating. I was just saying that the fucking, there are a lot of people on YouTube. They kind of they don't really give shit a fair shake. Like, they kind of, I feel like a lot of them, they'll say, like, oh, this, like, everyone was saying, oh, Resident Evil 5 is better than Resident Evil 4 when it first came out. And I'm just looking at these motherfuckers, like, yeah. I'm looking at these motherfuckers, like, you guys are out of your fucking minds. Like, just because they're riding the hype train, but I don't know. I don't want to get into all that tangent, really. But yeah, man, I recommend giving this game another shot, dude. I think you'll be surprised by how much you enjoy it now than it was then. Because I agree, dude. When it first came out, for different reasons, I kind of just, like, was like pissed because when a game doesn't work on a technical level, that's what really pisses me off. Like when there's like game breaking bugs and shit, and that's what I felt was going on with this.
It wasn't even that many bugs. Like that wasn't key. Like there was some game breaking bug, but in the stuff, it's just like I'm jealous of like when I'm fighting a robot that's literally smaller than me, and my attacks don't phase him. I'm punching the shit out of him. He's not stumbling from my attacks. And he's smaller than me, and every single attack he does, it's like, I'm supposed to be like that. I'm the Hulk. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm supposed to be the one where you're hitting me, and I'm shrugging it off like a fucking, like a champion. But
you think about it this way, too.
I'm just beating the shit out of you, and you're showing no signs that I'm attacking you, except your health bar is going down.
Well, think about it this way, too.
It's just like, it kind of breaks the immersion, is what I'm saying.
Well, think about it this way, too. What's special about this game, and not really special, but, like, just, what an aspect of it is that it is an RPG game in a sense. Like, you have to spec into your character. Like, if you look at the stats, there's, the stats are deep in this, man. There's so many different things that contribute to your stats. So if you spec into the Hulk in a certain way, and I would talk to Eric, I would have this conversation with Eric because he knows about Hulk more than I do because he's used them a lot more. He's spec'd into them.
I'll ask him if there's a super armor tree or something that gives Hulk super armor because that's what he needs.
You'll see. Like it might even be different than that, dude. Like, but you'll still see how husky he is. Like, Eric never goes down. Like, we'll do the raids. He'll fucking the raids are husky and he never goes down. Like, he has a way of keeping himself alive because the gamma thing with Hulk is when you go into the gamma mode and you hit. It's like that thing where all you do is press R2 and he's doing gamma attacks as you're holding R2 down, and he's getting health back that way. So in that way, he's tanky.
I remember. I love him for that. Like I said, I wasn't dying. It wasn't a problem. It's just like the enemies I'm fighting.
Well, certain enemies do hit you from all sides.
Have super armor, and I have 0 super armor as the Hulk. It was just pissing me off. Like it's just completely.
They also added a lot of gear pieces now that probably will help you with that. Like, because I think when the game came out, I wasn't speccing into anything. I wasn't really seasoned in RPG shit. Like when the game first came out, I guess Elden Ring and Dark Souls really were the 2 games that kind of made me kind of more of an RPG enthusiast. And that kind of helped me with this game. Like when I came back in here, I was like, I got to really start speccing into these characters and like seeing what their strong suits are and shit. I think if you're not doing that, you're not gonna have the same experience.
But despite the criticism I'm giving, remember, I didn't stop the game because I wasn't liking it. I was having fun playing with you. It's like, oh, you guys kind of stopped. And then I just kind of moved on, I think, to Destiny 2 or something else. So it's not like I'm like, fuck this game, I'm not having fun. Like, no, I was enjoying it playing with you. Just after a while, all of us, literally our whole crew, was just like,
Well, the reason I stopped was because I got capped to 150, and that was the max level at that time. There wasn't any other content to play, so it then did start to feel kind of repetitive. The raids kind of kept it more interesting, but they weren't out then. And then on top of that, there was like game-breaking bugs where enemies were falling through the floor, and we had to keep re-fucking setting checkpoint. And then the loading in between missions was forever. So there was so many little things that were kind of building up that made me dislike the game. But now on PS5, they fixed all those bugs. Like, you never see people falling on the floor. You never have to reset checkpoint. There's still a bug here and there, but whatever. I mean, like the other day, my fucking gun got stuck in my hand and I couldn't shoot. But that was like once out of like, I would say like at least 20 hours of play. So it wasn't really a big deal. And all that it required was a reset on the checkpoint. So it wasn't really that big a deal. But it was happening so consistently before that it was really fucking irking my nerves. That's why I stopped. And like I came back to it with like kind of like an open mind and thinking, you know, it might not be good, it might be shitty still, but I'll give it a crack. And I ended up really being surprised by how much they improved it. Plus, I mean, you know, they added a bunch of new heroes too, so a bunch of new gear pieces, tons of stuff to keep the game alive and enjoyable. Plus, I'm looking for people to play this again with, because this character is one of the ones I was waiting on. And I know Eric would play.
Winter Soldier?
Yeah, because when that original leak happened, I remember him and Ant-Man were the two I was kind of excited about. I don't know if Ant-Man's getting added still, but I'm glad they added this guy.
Did you say too? They changed it so that more than one person could be the same character?
Yeah, you can. So you and Eric can both be Hulk.
Yeah, because I just want to be the Hulk. I just love it. Like I said, I did like the other characters. I like playing as Iron Man. I like playing as Thor. I like playing as Black Widow, and I like playing as Cap. But I'm just Hulk for life. He's one of my favorite fictional characters. I just love playing him. And like I said, they did a good job making him feel like the Hulk with the stuff he was doing. It's just like I said, it's literally just the fact that he had no super armor was pissing me the fuck off all the time. That every single attack from every single enemy interrupts me, and it's just so.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was enjoying it. I literally think I just, like I said, you guys all stopped playing, and I just moved on to like something else. So it's not like I was like, yeah.
No, I definitely get you, man. Like, if there's no one to play with, this game will get stale fast. Like, there's no doubt about it.
And like you said, I reached 150, and they didn't have much content. I was literally just doing the same. And then I started using like the others, and I'm like, I just want to use the Hulk. I just want to be the Hulk, but I already reached the peak of him with him. Like, there's not much. I already got the costume I wanted.
Yep.
Like I was set. Like there was nothing more for me to gain on there.
Exactly.
So I'm like, yeah.
No, I feel you, dude. That's kind of the same, more or less, why I stopped, because I just got kind of sick of the content. But it really was like the bad taste in my mouth from the fucking constant little marring bugs that kept occurring. Like, but since, like I said, everything got fixed, game's fun, there's a lot more content. I'm definitely into it. I definitely want to see what they're doing in 2023, because the rumor is they're going to stop supporting it then. So I want to see what they're going to like add as like the last hurrah. Like I'm hoping they have like a big content pack.
I hope Thanos just comes out.
That would be sweet. Yeah, that
awesome.
would make sense. I could see that happen. I was thinking Hydra, because it just makes sense to have a whole new faction, because you had the Wakanda faction and you have the AIM faction. So I feel like Hydra would be the next step, you know, like a big Winter Soldier, Captain America type story. Mm-hmm. But that would be cool too with Thanos. I'll take anything. Like, I don't really care. Like.
Yeah, because I kind of want to fight some different enemy types rather than the same robots.
Yeah, well, the Wakanda faction is different enemy types actually, which they added.
Oh, I didn't know they were in there.
But it's kind of like you'll still end up fighting the same robots a lot, because most of the content that you repeat is AIM, and that's just the robots and shit. But like fucking, when you do like the Wakanda missions, the enemies are different, and the raid, the Discordant Sound raid is which was the original raid, that has all the Wakanda enemies, like big robot spiders, dudes with like just regular guys with like armor and shit. They're kind of similar, I guess, but it still is different.
Mm-hmm. And that's too. There's only like 2 bosses, right? Like Abomination and Taskmaster.
Well, then there's the raid where you fight Claw, and I'm trying to think who else they added.
Cool.
Oh, there's Hulk. Hulk was a, like, what's his name? Maestro. He's a boss.
Gotcha.
So you fight like Mullet Hulk, I guess.
But that too, it felt weird, like going against Taskmaster. Like I'm the Hulk, we have Thor, Iron Man. We're all just beating the fuck out of him, and he's like beasting us as if he's like Superman or some like god level being.
But I mean, if you put that much realism in it, Billy, you'll never have a fun game.
I was just being an asshole right there.
Nah, I hear you though.
It didn't bother me. It was just kind of funny. I'm like, I'm the Hulk.
Yeah, I know. The Hulk is so fucking husky. It's...
Like I get Abomination because he's like a Hulk level being. Like he should be able to, you know, he's like a proper boss to be taking all this abuse from all of us. But like Taskmaster.
Yeah, Taskmaster's a bitch. But like I like Taskmaster in here though for some reason. But yeah, I understand like where you're coming from a lore perspective.
Except in the Black Widow movie, the fucking terrible.
Was he a chick?
It was a girl, yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
They just didn't, there's no justice in there. I didn't even know that was Taskmaster until, like, cause I guess I wasn't paying attention to the part where they pointed that out. Matt told me, he said that was, he's like, they ruined Taskmaster. I'm like, what are you talking about? It wasn't even in there. And he was like, no, that's the Taskmaster, the girl. I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's... And
Gender bending them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
so
wasn't.
gay.
Like, she wasn't interesting whatsoever. Like it was such. Of
course not.
I wish they didn't.
You know how they do.
I'm so
Every
fucking
girl
sick
in a
of
movie
Marvel.
now is so fucking like Mary Sue Husky. It's gay. Like I just
Right. It's really fucking annoying.
There's no
Every
depth
single
to
fucking
them.
thing.
They feel like every chick has to be like a hard ass, smart, snarky bitch. Like I don't even like that character trait. Like that's what they did with
Yeah, I
Resident
know.
Evil.
They feel like that's the only way to have a strong female.
Yeah, she has to be like all fucking super defensive. Yeah,
and like masculine trait. Yeah. Like,
right. And then fucking she has to like fucking a guy comes on to her. She has to cut on him. Like give me a fucking break with that shit, dude.
and it boggles my mind. I'm like, are you gonna turn to the fucking to the east? We have anime. You want some awesome, badass, sexy females that are like still feminine but badass as fucking cool. Like, just turn to anime. They already exist. Get some ideas.
Yep.
There's plenty of like awesome ass anime shit. Like, you have it there. Just be like kind of like one of them, or a mixture of some of that. Like you have the answer right in front of you, and you're still doing the fucking losing formula. It's so stupid.
And it's funny you bring that up. I was just thinking about this the other day. How much I appreciate the Japanese sensibility in entertainment than the American. Like that's why all my favorite developers are fucking Japanese, like video game developers, because I just like the sensibilities of their games, like and like the way they portray shit.
And they seem to listen to feedback, because like all these woke people, they hear the complaints. They see like what they call the internet trolls, the misogynists, the people that just hate women, well, which isn't even true. They just use that to attack them. But it's like, you do hear what they're saying. You're just not accepting any criticism. You're just like want to be blind to all of it, and like and not listen to anything. So it's not even like they're oblivious. Like, oh, I didn't know you guys didn't like us. Like, no, you fucking know. You guys are fucking idiots, stubborn assholes.
And it sucks too, because you see that now that some of the Japanese developers try to like make their shit more American, and that's what they're doing. What they've been doing with the new Resident Evil games, I feel like, because I was just having a conversation on Twitter with somebody about how I like the old Ada Wong better than the new one, because not that I don't like the new one, but I prefer the old one because she just had a more like deeper personality. The new one's like you just said, that fucking, you know, Mary Sue type, I'm super badass type chick, like, but that's all they do, and it's like, it's fucking gay. Like, I don't even like that in like the male characters anymore. It's kind of like, if there's no nuance to it, it's just fucking boring, man.
It's been done already, done to death, yeah.
Right. Not every character has to be super hard. I mean, who can really relate to that in real life? Let's be honest. Like, a character with absolutely no quirks or no like fear and shit. It's like, no.
Exactly. That's why I was talking to someone about like the main character from My Hero Academia, Deku. The whole show is literally like, they're called, it's not a joke, they're called quirks. Like, that's what they call the powers on the show. People have quirks. Like everyone that, like, you know, most of the population has powers called quirks. Right. And I'm like, how's the main character, like he's the main character and he has like no quirks, nothing that makes him like interesting. He's never controversial. He's like the biggest like goody and he's so fucking boring. Yeah. Like, he's always gonna do the right thing and say the right thing and want to be like there's never gonna be any controversy, or like you already know he's never gonna like hook up with any girl or never do it, possibly go to the dark side or do anything possibly like, and it's just like so fucking boring.
There's like no layer,
like, so.
No, I hear you.
And I'm like, every other single character is more interesting than him. Like, literally everyone.
But isn't that how the same rule for Dragon Ball? Like, think about Dragon Ball. Like, Goku. I mean, Goku has a little more depth to him because he is unique in a way because he's kind of a goofball. But at the same time, it's like, he never fucks up. You know what I mean? He always is the one to save the day. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. And you think they would have changed that with Super?
That's outcome because the hero always has to win, and because they always want to make him win. But he's still like an interesting, like he like I said, he's kind of a bad dad. Like, he puts fighting over above and enjoying battle over above anything else, even when it doesn't make sense. So like, he'll try to redeem characters that are literally the personification of pure evil, the embodiment of negative energy, Shenron, and he still tried to give him a chance to like save himself.
Which I kind of like that about him, though.
Shit like that. He'll put the planet in danger because he just likes to fight. Like, it just.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He's kind of selfish, and he does have quirks.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. He is kind of the thing. I think my point more is he just always has to be the one to win.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like. But that's kind of a separate thing, really.
Because, and yeah, that bothers me too. Like I said, there's shows where I get like the main character should be like a little more on top than his cast and crew, his supporting crew. But it's like they just completely fuck everyone out. That's why I like Dragon Ball, the new Super movie, so much. Dragon Ball
superhero, right? Yeah.
Superheroes, because like Vegeta and Goku, they set aside this one, and it was all about Gohan, Piccolo. Piccolo was like pretty much the main character,
which I love.
Pan was adorable. They did a good job. I love this version of Pan. Gohan, Beast Mode, and I'm like, finally, they get some attention. It's like they just fucking forgot about it. Like
That's
they were
exactly
all
what I'm saying.
together. Like still one of my favorite like battles of all Dragon Ball was like with the Saiyan Saga when Nappa and because they all got their due, and even though they got defeated and Goku came to say, they still like all participated and like made a fucking difference.
The Z team was still the Z team then. But yeah, I agree. That's why I really want to see Super. Still haven't seen it, but the premise of it I love. I love that it's Gohan and Piccolo. I like the Red Ribbon Army because that makes me think of Dragon Ball. The new characters seem kind of cool and interesting, just because they're kind of like the one's kind of the goofier one, the other one's like the more like straight edge. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I like Beta better.
When they add him in his universe too, and I'm like, okay, I guess they know fans like him.
Yeah, I got him. I bought him because I bought the whole pack. I'm waiting for Orange Piccolo. I can't fucking wait till they add him because I just think he looks so fucking badass. Like I love how he looks. That's really the only thing I'm going off of. But I'm sure he's cool. He's Piccolo. But yeah, I agree with you on what you said, man. I definitely am happy to see that they're embracing other characters in that way. And that's one of the reasons why we all like the Goku Black Saga, I think. Like, everyone unanimously thought that was one of the better sagas. Because Trunks got his due. You know, Yajirobe even came back and did cool shit. Which I thought, for me, is great. Because I always like the fucking goofy side characters. And I like to see them doing heroic shit. Like... And I like how Yajirobe, even though he's a complete pussy, he was strong in Dragon Ball. Remember when he first met Goku? Goku was strong as fuck, but he got his ass whooped by Drum, and then Yajirobe he slashed him in half and fucking ate him. I was like, yo, that's badass as fuck. Right, that's what I mean. Yajirobe was awesome, and fucking, and that's what I felt about even Yamcha, man. Like Yamcha. Fucking had some strong moments, man, and then he got pretty much got fucked over by a Cyberman. Let his guard down, got fucked over by a Cyberman, then he became the laughing stock of the series. And I hate how fucking Toriyama fucking embraced it too. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's one of the original characters. He was the first. In fact, he was the first rival for Goku. I mean, he was the first real rival for Goku. And it's like and the way I describe him, I think, is I don't like to toot my own horn. Yeah, he's still one of my favorite looking characters. I love his hair. I love his eye scar. Like, if I were to see a lineup of like all the characters, I would think he's one of the strongest just by looking at him because he looks like one of the toughest. Like exactly. And he's a desert bandit. Like that's. And he's not a bitch by any means, but it's just they always turn him into a joke. Like and I see a lot more people respecting him now. Surpassed him so much. Like that, same thing with Tien. Like, I hate that they just did Tien so dirty. He was like one of the toughest people. Yep. But in a way, they respect Toriyama. Definitely respects Tien. I think more than he does Yamcha, because Tien always trains. He always ends up at least doing something cool. Like in the Cell Saga, he fucking did a lot of work. He pulled his weight with fucking keeping second form Cell down. So that was those little moments where I'd really like to see that for Tien. I'm talking about in Super. They did him fucking dirty. Yeah, but they still included him in the tournament, which they did. They did Yamcha way more dirty. He's like, did you forget that Goku didn't even consider him for the tournament? He went there looking for Master Roshi. That's true. Roshi, but he didn't know Master Roshi was trained and got a but super, at least he was included. Crazy, buff. Is what I mean. The fact that he was included. But he couldn't even find. That's because he couldn't find anybody else. I remember he was looking for Master Roshi, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not denying that." Join us. And then in the tournament, he like I said, he didn't do shit. He got he pretty much got chumped, and he went out looking stupid when he had the 4 clones, and they all did a stupid ass pose, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's not Tien. He doesn't do that. And then he just he I forgot about that actually. I never even seen that actually. I never actually seen the latter half of Super, to be honest. I stopped after the fucking Goku Black Saga, I think, and a little bit into the where Krillin was training for the Super Tournament, and then I just stopped watching. Not that I didn't like what they were doing with Krillin, I did, but it was just like I always lose interest because it just seems like because I already knew it was gonna suck because everyone already told me it wasn't that good, so I wasn't really inspired to continue like sticking with it, you know. So what you're telling me that's news to me, man. I have no clue.
They have one of the best episodes in all of Super. And then the literal worst episode in all of Super back to back. So the one of the best episodes is Master Roshi. He gets his due. Like it's a great episode. He's so badass. Like I love that. It's one of my favorite episodes in Super. And like he does get like taken out, but he takes out a few of the competitors, and in such an awesome way. And it's great. And then literally the next episode, Tien, they just make him look like so bad. It's like they didn't know what to do with him and wanted him to go out like a bitch in the worst, stupidest, out of character way. And
Yeah.
it was like so. It's like they have like you can feel the love that they gave Master Roshi, and then like feel the contempt for Tien. The next episode, and it's like why does he like what did he do to y'all?
Exactly. Well, you see what they did with Yamcha too, though. I mean. Every fucking thing, even if he did something like that helped the team, they still did it in a way where he looked like kind of a bitch doing it, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, that's always bothered me.
But think about this though. I mean, in the comics at least, there's this arc called the Morrow arc, and it's like it seems like kind of like a
double,
right? Which I thought that sounds cool. I want to see that done in an anime, but. Fucking Yamcha's actually whipping ass again. He's like taking out henchmen and pulling his weight as a fucking where his power level I guess is. So I was happy to see that. I really want to see that done in the anime.
I heard they're continuing it like anime.
Right? Yep, they are.
Super like next year or something. So.
Which is cool, but I mean, I don't know. They gotta fucking stop being goofballs with this shit. Like fucking.
Yeah, I know.
Switch it up, man.
A lot of times where I want them to be serious, they go silly. Like when they're talking about Minoka, like when Beerus was saying like you're not actually the strongest like being in this universe. Like there's Minoka, and I'm like, oh cool, another like person in this universe that's like equal to Goku or a little stronger. I'm like, he's gonna be so cool. But it was just a joke, and it was just that little like midget, and he's not actually like Beerus is just lying. And they just played it off as a joke, and he's like stupid and has like the titties for some reason. He's just so stupid.
Oh, I liked him though, God. Even though he had titties. But I actually liked that character because he was fucking hilarious. But he was one of my favorites actually. Fuck. Which I don't know what happened to him. Did he ever come back out in the end, or was he just kind of like forgotten about midway through the series?
Well, remember he wasn't like a serious like character anyway. It was just to like inspire Goku to like still keep training and get stronger.
So I knew that. I'm just saying, did he ever like come back out at all? Because I fucking
no, he was in the tournament, that little tournament, before the tournament of power, and it was kind of funny when Hit realized like that he's actually weak, and then he just let himself threw himself off the stage. He's like,
wait, was he in the Super tournament, like the last tournament? Like the final tournament?
No, he was in the tournament like to qualify, but like before the tournament, like the 5-on-5.
Because I remember they brought him back out in some filler later on where he just like, delivered something to Bulma, and I guess that was the last you saw of him. I don't know. Monaco or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Monaco, yeah.
I liked him. I liked the Pilaf gang, Yajirobe.
But yeah,
Yamcha,
like I said,
obviously.
The whole thing where the lineup, like I said, this had the potential to be the coolest arc of all, because I thought all the villains were going to team up. Like I thought they should have had Cell on the team, Frieza on the team, and Boo on the team. And it would have made so much sense. First of all, I mean, we saw Boo training. Yeah, she got thin and muscular, and it's like ready for the tournament. That was going to be awesome because I fucking love Boo.
Same.
And then he hibernated, went to sleep, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Why did you shouldn't even did that, because now you just like, that's a smack in the face. You teased us with that. I wanted to see it so bad, and it's like, fuck you guys. Like you should have just not even made that. Like that wasn't funny to me. That was a slap in the face to me. And then like I said, I really thought Cell, like Frieza just got his due. He had the revival of F whole movie. Even the beginning of Super was a remake, pretty much a revival of the whole movie. Like he just got his due. He's always been in the limelight. And again, like I said, I didn't want him to not be in a tournament. I just, like, if you had a choice between him and Cell, like, Cell is the tournament guy. That's his thing. That's what he did for his arc. He had a tournament. And like they showed like the tournament isn't all about power; it's about like your abilities and using
Which is
your
awesome,
abilities.
yeah.
Because, and I'm like, that's what Cell is. He's an amalgamation of all like the characters. Like he has their abilities and their knowledge. Like, and it would have been nice to see like his banter with like Goku and Frieza and the others,
Yeah.
like working together. And he just didn't even like that wasn't even like a suggestion. Like they could have. Why couldn't they bring him back? And I'm like, that would have been so cool. Cell, Frieza, Boo, along with Goku, Vegeta, and it's such a missed opportunity.
They missed so many opportunities with doing all that shit. They probably just figured, oh, our writing isn't strong enough to make this interesting, so let's just fucking tease people with this shit, and then take it away.
Right, and I like the whole Gods of Destruction thing. When I found out there was a female God of Destruction, I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna be like one of the most badass characters in. Like probably like Android 18, like she's gonna be badass as fuck, and they just completely wrecked her character. Like they made her like she's all about love and emotions, and she looks stupid.
Yeah, I forgot about her, the fat chick, right?
No, that's I fucking hate her, Ribrianne. That's her.
They added her to Xenoverse, so I figured she was supposed to be popular, but I guess
no, that's not her. She works for her. That's her like main fighter in her universe. But the actual God of Destruction, she just looks like she's like a kind of Egyptian looking chick with like big.
I know
lips,
she is.
It just looks stupid. But I'm saying, like, you would think a female God of Destruction would have been, like, badass as fuck and cool, right? But no, they made her all about love and emotions and, like, stupid, like, feminine. Like, in a silly, over-the-top, like, stupid way. And, like, she's not cool in the slightest. And then,
because that doesn't sound like it's too bad. They can make it work,
she's
right?
so annoying. She keeps doing poses and doing hearts and, like, all about love, too. And she's just so stupid. Like, every time she was on screen, it pissed me off. Like, I hate looking at her. It's just so stupid. And they gave her so much screen time. And I'm like, why are they giving this chick so much screen time? No one likes her. Like, it's supposed to be funny. Like, yeah, we know she's annoying and we just want to throw her in your face. But it's not funny.
Yeah, it's like, why would you fucking shit on the people watching your show? Like, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It's just hard. Like, it wasn't like Super was really catching my interest, man. Like, I liked, like you said, all the things you said is what I wanted to see, man. Because when I saw Boo being like husky, but it was still Fat Boo's face and his personality, I was like, this is my new favorite. Like, I always loved Fat Boo, as he's always been one of my favorite characters. Definitely my favorite, like, enemy that was fought in Z. But fucking,
yeah, he's awesome.
To see, like, I want to see that. I just want to see that form of him added to Xenoverse, like, because that would be like my new main.
Right.
But yeah, it's just there were so many things, like you said, where they presented it, then they took it away before actually delivering on anything cool with it. And then
it took me a while to just get used to like power levels not making sense. Like I finally got over that.
I never liked that to begin with, so I always hated the whole power level constituted what you were able to do bullshit, because that, like you said, in Super they
ruined everything.
Or I don't know where it came from, or you mentioned it a second ago, fucking where like the characters' abilities don't come from power levels. They, like, what they can do comes from, like, their uniqueness. I like that so much better. Like, that's why I like the side characters. That's why I liked it.
He did such a good job of like showing that in his episode. Like, you gotta go just to see that one episode.
Well, I always love Roshi, so
yeah, he's awesome. I love him.
He's always been like super hilarious and awesome. But fucking,
yeah, like I said, that's why I like Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, so much. Even though the war characters, like, strength did matter somewhat, it was more about like fighting techniques.
It wasn't all about brute force. Like, fucking, for example, Roshi even did it in Roshi even did it in when he was Jackie Chan or whatever. He fucking destroyed the moon in order to win the tournament.
Cool. The way they framed it, like, making it look like he actually killed Goku, that was so masterfully done.
Yep.
It's like, I'm sorry, I had to do it. It looked like he actually just blasted a grade 8. Like, that was cool. But yeah, like I said, it just sucks. Like, you could be the most skilled fighter in all of existence, but if your power level's not up to snuff, you just can't damage.
You can't do shit, right?
To a person that's stronger than you. Like, and it's just like it kind of takes away.
It just makes everything one note as fuck. Hold on, let me see something. I didn't mean to fucking exit the whole game. I'm about to get on Breakers. I don't know if you still have time, but
yeah, like I said, I have an hour. I have like 45 minutes.
I'll probably get a match or two in.
Definitely more than a match. So I did a few matches the other day, and I stopped myself at priority 5.
Oh, perfect.
For waiting for you.
Yeah, I haven't been on. I only like playing it when you're on, dude. I can't play by myself. It's like I get just bored really quick with the fucking randoms. So I want to try to get other people into the game, man. Like,
yeah, that too was disappointing because, like I said, I was watching you guys play. Like I was watching you guys stream for the beta, and I'm like,